Shalom, and welcome to Torah and Coffee. Today we're going to be reading out of the book of Exodus, starting on chapter 13, and we're going to go to Exodus chapter 20. So grab your Bibles, grab yourself a cup of coffee, sit back, read along with me, and be blessed. Don't forget the coffee. Okay, some of you have tea, so enjoy your tea then. Let's go right into reading the word. Exodus 18:1. Jethro, priest of Midian, Moshe's father-in-law, heard all that Yah had done for Moshe and for Israel, his people, how Yah had brought Israel out from Egypt. So Jethro, Moshe's father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moshe's wife, after she had been sent home, and her 2 sons, of whom one was named Gershom, that is to say, I have been a stranger in the foreign land, and the other was named Eliezer, meaning the God of my father was my help, and he delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. Jethro, Moshe's father-in-law, brought Moshe's sons and wives to him in the wilderness, where he was encamped at the mount of Yah. He sent word to Moshe, I, your father-in-law Jethro, am coming to you with your wife and her 2 sons. Moshe went out to meet his father-in-law. He bowed low and kissed him. Each asked after the other's welfare, and they went into the tent. Moshe then recounted to his father-in-law everything that Yah had done to Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, all the hardship that had befallen them on the way, and how Yah had delivered them. And Jethro rejoiced over all the kindness that Yah had shown Israel when he delivered them from the Egyptians. 10. Blessed be Yah, Jethro said, who delivered you from the Egyptians and from Pharaoh, and who delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Now I know that Yah is greater than all gods. Yes, by the result of the Pharisees against the people. And Jethro, Moshe's father-in-law, brought a burnt offering and sacrifice to Yah, and Aaron came with all the elders of Israel to partake of the meal before Yah with Moses' father-in-law. Next day Moses sat as magistrate among the people, while the people stood about Moshe from morning until evening. But when Moshe's father-in-law saw much he had to do for the people, he said, What is this thing that you are doing to the people? Why do you act alone? Will all the people stand about you from morning until evening? Moses replied to his father-in-law, It is because the people come to me to inquire of Yah. When they have a dispute, it comes before me, and I decide between one person and another, and I make known the laws and teachings of Yah. But Moshe's father-in-law said to him, The thing you are doing is not right. You will surely wear yourself out, and these people as well, for the task is too heavy for you. You cannot do it alone. Now listen to me. I will give you counsel, and Yah be with you. You represent the people before Yah. You bring the dispute before Yah. 20. And enjoin upon them the laws and the teachings, and make known to them the way they are to go, and the practices they are to follow. You shall also seek out from among all the people capable of men who fear Yah, trustworthy men who spurn ill-begotten gain. Set those over them as chiefs of thousands, of hundreds, fifties, and tens, and let them judge the people all at all times. Have them bring every major dispute to you, but let them decide whether minor disputes themselves. Make it easier for yourself by letting them share the burden with you. If you do this and Yah so commands you, you will be able to bear up, and all the people too will go home unwearied. Moshe heeded his father-in-law and did just as he had said. 25. Moshe chose capable men of all Israel and appointed them heads over the people, chiefs of thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens, and they judged the people at all times. The difficult matters they would bring to Moshe, and all the minor matters they would decide themselves. Then Moshe bade his father-in-law farewell, and he went his way to his own land. 19. On the third new moon, after the Israelites had gone forth from the land of Egypt, on the very day they entered the wilderness of Sinai. Having journeyed from Rephidim, they entered the wilderness of Sinai and encamped in the wilderness. Israel encamped there in front of the mountain. And Moshe went up to Yah. Yah called to him from the mountain, saying, Thus shall you say to the house of Yaakov, and declare to the children of Israel, You have seen what I did to the Egyptians, how I bore you on eagle's wings, and brought you to me. 5. Now then, if you will obey my faithful and keep my covenant, you shall be my treasured possession among all the people. Indeed, all the earth is mine. But you shall be to me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words that you shall speak to the children of Israel. Moshe came down and summoned the elders of the people and put before them all that Yah had commanded him. All the people answered as one, saying, All that Yah has spoken we will do. And Moshe brought back the people's word to Yah. And Yah said to Moshe, I will come down to you in a thick cloud, in order that the people may hear when I speak to you, with you, and so trust you ever after. Then Moshe reported the people's words to Yah. And Yah said to Moshe, Go to the people and warn them to say, Pure today and tomorrow, let them wash their clothes. Let them be ready for the third day, for in the third day Yah will come down in the sight of all the people in Har Sinai. You shall set fountains for people around about, saying, Beware of going to the mountain, or touching the border of it. Whoever touches the mountain will be put to death. No man shall touch him, but he shall be either stoned or shot. Beast or man, he shall not live. When the ram's horn sounds a long blast, they may go up on the mountain. Moshe came down from the mountain to the people and warned the people to say, Pure, and they washed their clothes. 15. And he said to the people, Be ready for the third day, do not go near a woman. On the third day, as morning dawned, there was thunder and lightning and a dense cloud upon the mountain, and a very loud blast of the shofar, and all the people who were in the camp trembled. Moshe led the people out of the camp toward Yah, and they took their place at the foot of the mountain. Now Har Sinai was all in smoke, for Yah had come down upon it in fire. The smoke rose like the smoke of a kiln, and the whole mountain trembled violently. The play of the shofar grew louder and louder. As Moses spoke, Yah answered him in thunder. Yah came down upon Har Sinai on the top of the mountain, and Yah called Moshe to the top of the mountain, and Moshe went up. Yah said to Moshe, "Go down, warn the people not to break through to Yah to gaze, lest many of them perish. The Kohanim also who come near Yah must stay pure, lest Yah break out amongst them." But Moshe said to Yah, "The people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for you warned us, saying, 'Set bounds upon the mountain and sanctify it.'" So Yah said to Moshe, "Go down and come back together with Aaron, but let not the Kohanim or the people break through to come up to Yah, lest he break out against them." 25. And Moshe went down and to the people and spoke to them. Verse 20. Yah spoke to all Israel, saying, If Yah am your God, who brought you out from the land of Egypt, the house of bondage, you shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make yourself a sculptured image or any likeness of what is on the heavens, in the heavens above, or on the earth below, or in the waters under the sea. Five, you shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, Yah, your God, am a passionate God, visiting the guilt of the parents upon the children, upon the third and upon the fourth generation of those who reject me, but showing kindness to 1,000 generations of those who love me and keep my commandments. You shall not swear falsely by the name of Yah, your God, for Yah will not clear one who swears falsely by his name. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But on the 7th day is a Shabbat for Yah, your God. You shall not do any work, you, your sons or daughters, your male and your female slaves, or your cattle, or the stranger who is within your settlement. For in 6 days Yah made heaven and earth and sea, and all that was seen in them, and he rested on the 7th day. Therefore Yah blessed the Shabbat day and called and hallowed it. Honor your father and mother, that you may long endure in the land that Yah, your God, is assigning to you. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife. You shall, or his male, or his female slave, or his ox, or his ass, or anything that is your neighbor's. 15. All the people witnessed the thunder and the lightning, the play of the shofar, and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they fell back and stood at a distance. You speak to us, they said to Moses, and we will obey. But let not Yah speak to us, lest we die. Moses answered the people, Be not afraid, for Yah has come only in order to test you, and in order that the fear of him may be ever with you, so that you do not go astray. So the people remained at a distance while Moshe approached the thick cloud where Yah was. Yah said to Moshe, Thus shall you say to the Israelites, You yourself saw that I spoke to you from the very heavens. With me, therefore, you shall not make any gods of silver or gold. You make 20. Let's read it. With me, therefore, you shall not make any gods of silver, nor shall you make for yourselves any gods of gold. Make for me a mizpah of earth, or an altar of earth, and sacrifice on it your burnt offerings and your sacrifices as well, being your sheep and your oxen. In every place where I cause my name to be mentioned, I will come to you and bless you. And if you make for me a mizpah of stone, do not build it of hewn stone or handmade stone, for by wielding your tool upon them you have profaned it. Do not ascend my mizpah by steps, that your nakedness may not be exposed upon it. And thus concludes the reading of the Torah for this week. Please join me again next week with Torah and Coffee. I hope you enjoyed it and got blessed. May Yah be with you. May he go before you. May his light shine upon you and bless you and give you peace. In Yeshua's name. Amen.